let's try this again, take two. So, anyways, my audio was turned off. Whoops. Anyways, a lot of people have commented, what is a virtual machine or what is a virtual computer? A virtual computer is a computer inside of a computer. Um, my generation, maybe back a generation, you might have heard back in the late 80s, early 90s, they talked about a TV inside of a TV. You could get TVs and watch two football games at the same time. If you're watching the video, obviously you're seeing my face on the screen by looking at my desktop also. Same concept. So with this is a virtual machine. My computer will not upgrade up to Windows 11 because my processor is too old. It's only 3 years old. Story for another time. But anyways, this is a virtual machine, and the reason why you should use virtual machines for everyday tasks is, especially if you're on the internet, I see this all the time. If you're redirected to a scam site, you can get out of it quite easily. Now, I've showed you how to use the Control Alt Delete on your keyboard and Task Manager to kill your browser to get out of it. But with a virtual machine, if you did catch a virus, or you did catch a piece of malware, it's on your virtual machine, not on your real machine. And so the possibilities of it moving from your virtual machine to your host machine, it can happen, but the chances of it doing it are slimmer. Um, the only thing you can't do with a virtual machine is high-end graphic gaming. So if you're playing like Fortnite, Call of Duty, stuff like that, Elder Scrolls, I guess that's the new one too. Um, those games you can't play on a virtual machine because you need direct access to the graphics card. But everything else, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Yahoo, whatever. If it's web based, you could do it on a virtual machine. And like I said, this way, if you do get indirectly diverted to a scam website, you can just get out of it. Now, again, what is it? Well, let me bring this down here and I'll show you. A virtual machine is a computer inside of a computer. And like I said, it's not too hard or complex to set up. Uh, it's one of those things. Now, I'm using VMware for this. You can certainly use other programs for it, but it's a computer inside of a computer. Like I said, it isolates what you're doing from your host machine. And I wish more businesses would do this, um, because then their computers or their devices are not directly tied into their networks. Whoops. It's tied into their network through a virtual system. So at the end of the night, when you shut down your computer or your employee leaves, give them 15 minutes to do this. You can take your entire virtual drive or virtual machine and you can actually put it on a flash drive or an external hard drive or whatever and then store it in a safe. This way, there's no actual files directly on your computer to be compromised. They're all safely stored, on a virtual machine. So, like I said, it's just an extra layer of protection you can use. Now, setting these up are not exactly easy. First, you have to download the virtual machine programming. Like I said, that's going to be Oracle's VirtualBox or it's going to be VMware. VMware, I think, is the easiest one. You have to then share resources from the host machine to the virtual machine. That means if you have a 4-core processor, you're probably going to dedicate 2 of those to your virtual machine while it's running. RAM, you probably need, a quarter to half of the RAM dedicated to your virtual machine to make it run properly. Virtual hard drive, you're going to take space off your hard drive to run your virtual hard drive. But again, the advantage to this is if this gets compromised, it's a virtual machine, it doesn't matter, because it's not going to compromise or damage your real machine. And the nice thing is, like I said, you can back it up a lot easier. You can just copy the files over. If you're one of those people who travel a lot, uh, you could take your whole computer with you on a flash drive, go to another computer, install virtual machine, copy the files over, click, boom, done. And then when you're done, you just do it back, and then you delete those files off the host computer. So virtual machines, yes. Like I said, and if you need help setting it up or you want more information, all the ways to get a hold of me are all listed right here. Now, I can't help you remotely through TeamViewer or AnyDesk or something of that nature, but I got to charge for that. I got to make a little bit of money. But doing it yourself, yeah. Virtual machines should not screw up your real machine. But, if you put too much resources into your virtual machine, that takes away from your real machine or your host machine, your virtual machine will not boot up. So just something to remember in the future. But yes, virtual machines, great for business. If you have small kids, virtual machines are great too, because I can't tell you how many times parents come in, oh, I let my 5 year old use my computer to play a game, and then they went off on some tangent somewhere because mom, dad, whatever, was cooking dinner or attending some other business or whatever, and left the child unsupervised on the computer for just a couple of minutes, and they've downloaded half the internet to their computer. If they were on a virtual machine, they could download all they want, and because it's on a virtual machine, it doesn't affect the host machine. So again, virtual machines definitely, um, you know, something we all should be doing as a layer of protection. So that's my tip for the day. Sorry, this video is a little bit longer. I'll put a little blip on those accounts where I can't make them any shorter, and we'll go from there. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, whichever platform you're watching this on. You know how to get a hold of me. Talk to you later.